we just got. We've got 17 Guatemalans, we've got children. Again, we just got out here. We've only been out here about 15 minutes, and this is our first group of the day. As you can notice, we have no border patrol right now. Nobody to send them to processing. So this is one of the reasons we're here. We're covering deficiencies. They're busy and tied up. We had a couple people over at camp that were jumping the train. So I think what's going to happen here is, if you guys see right up here on where the train is, we're going to try to stop the train there to get those guys off the train that are riding the train. And we're going to sit here and basically babysit this group until we can get Border Patrol over here and get them picked up and get them processed. As I was telling you guys yesterday, one of the things about the children, because we were seeing all these children come in, one of the things that's not allowed to happen is we are not allowed to, when they go to processing, they are not allowed to be fingerprinted and things done to make sure that they're with the proper parents. That's why this is such a crisis in that aspect, is because they're recycling the children, they're borrowing the children, they're doing all kinds of things that over here we would call child endangerment or child abuse. Bottom line is that this is the first group of the day. We got 17 here, and yep, Ron, I do too. I agree. But just to give you an idea, this is the area where we talk about the mountains. I've showed you guys this area at night, but those are the mountains. You can see them now during the day. So what happens is when BP or we're tied up with a group like this waiting for processing, that mountain is completely exposed, and so is this area where all these buildings are. You got the train running by here. I'm showing you this during the day because it's gonna get dark soon. And then you got a river right there, and that river is not very deep. They will run across that river, and of course, and then there's the freeway over there, and you got hills. What the cartel will do is they'll get up on these hills and they put spotters. They'll have one like over there, they'll have a guy up here, and they'll have a guy over on the Mexico side down there. And what they're doing is they'll move these people in, but then if they've got criminals or they've got drugs or they're trying to get something through that they're not supposed to, they wait till everybody's tied up. Like we've got Border Patrol tied up waiting to stop a train. We're tied up over here, and there's other areas of the border where people are being transported that were caught earlier. So, you know, now you look at the mountain over here, you can see it's very rugged, it's very steep terrain, and when we're in an area like this, we're sitting ducks, because you could have a guy up there with a rifle shooting down at us, and it may take us a minute to figure out where those shots are coming from. They don't like us messing around over there because that's their area, that's the zone, that's where they do conduct their business. They got their people here, they get paid for the people, but then those mountains where I'm pointing, that whole ridge that leads through there, that's where they'll meet the Americans on the other side, and that's where they drop the drugs. And if they're trying to get somebody through that's a major criminal or a terrorist, they may end up spending $20,000 to $30,000 to do it, but they'll guide them through those hills, and they'll pay for this exclusive privilege of tying up the Border Patrol with things that aren't necessarily what they should be doing. And that's why this is a crisis. You guys have to understand something. Using the Border Patrol as an Uber for people claiming fraudulent asylum is wrong, okay? And they're taking advantage of it. The Mexican cartel is getting rich. And as you can see, and as you saw last night, we went all night. I mean, we had a total of 65 that just the United Constitutional Patriots detained by themselves. And that isn't even the numbers for the rest of the border and what the Border Patrol was doing. Numbers are now saying that we are going to get in the neighborhood of 65,000 people a day starting next month. That's going to be the average day. That's what they're predicting.